Today's tropical weather update is brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.
Well, thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. I'm meteorologist Leonard Josiah with a look at your usual tropical weather update. It's the 28th day in the month of July. Very shortly, we will be saying goodbye to the month of July and looking forward to the month of August. But the month of August is when the main development area comes alive. That area out towards the coast of Africa. But for right now, let's put your hearts at ease. The National Hurricane Center says that tropical cyclone activity is not expected within the next 7 days. So we normally look at the Gulf of Mexico, the Caribbean Sea, all these areas right here, and the sea areas right here, normally spawns tropical cyclone activity, but the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea, so our friends in Jamaica, Cuba, Hispaniola, they should be sitting good, at least for now. But for us in the Caribbean islands, we are right here, Antigua and Barbuda. We are located in the Leeward Islands and islands further towards the south, which include Barbados and Trinidad and Tobago. We are taking you all the way out to Africa, the Cabo Verde Islands. This is the main development area right there. So tropical cyclone activity is not expected within the next 7 days. That is as of 8 a.m. this morning. And already we're taking a look at your infrared satellite imagery, and I know that jumps out at you too. It's this area of large cloudiness and thunderstorm activity. It broke off from the northern extent of this tropical wave right here. We were hoping that some of these clouds would have drawn a little bit more closer to the Leeward Islands and the British Virgin Islands and give us some overnight showers, but the northern end of it moved on just towards the north, broke off, and most of the moisture and instability associated with the northern push of that tropical wave, is sufficiently north of the area. There are no signs of tropical cyclone formation along with it for right now, but this tropical wave right here moved on over us during the past 24 hours. Last night, to be exact, we had some passing showers right here in Antigua and Barbuda and the rest of the Leeward Islands, but there was some lingering moisture and instability that I will show you in just a minute. But I'm taking you all the way out to the coast of Africa. All this expanse right here is the main development area. We're looking at some grays right here. These are low and warmer clouds, but no organized convection. Take a look at this tropical wave right here. But first, before getting to that one right there, let's take a look at this tropical wave. It has an area of low pressure attached to it. And the area of low pressure normally spawns tropical cyclone activity if the sheer warm waters and also the moisture content is just also perfect. So I'm going to be discussing more about that in just a few moments. This other tropical wave right there moving off the coast of Africa is a little bit more robust, and the models are saying something that can come alive with respect to that. I will talk to you more about that in a few minutes. But let's take a look at your visible satellite imagery for right now, which is actually between night and day. The black spots mark night. The lighter spots where you can see the clouds are actually your daytime shots. So we're looking at the daytime shots right here. And so already you're seeing the intertropical convergence zone in the daytime shot with this tropical wave right there. Take a look at the area of low pressure, but take a look at the murkiness right there. The atmosphere remains rather dry and dusty and hazy. The Saharan layer continues to really suppress major shower activity, but we're just noticing just some patches of low-level clouds, even right here, just to the east of the island chain, which I will talk to you in just a minute. But for Antigua and Barbuda and the islands further towards the south, we're not saying that anything is immediate for right now, but nonetheless, we're going to be keeping our eyes on these areas of low pressure and this other tropical wave right there, because the models are saying to us that the shear is relaxing. And as we go on into the month of August, we're going to be paying closer attention with that. And along with that, the moisture content of the atmosphere, there are some indication that these tropical waves that are coming off a little bit more robust, they are bringing a little bit more moisture. So they are a little bit more, they are adding a little bit more moisture content to the atmosphere. So as they move on towards the west, the models are suggesting that they can find some spot that they will develop. Some of the YouTubers are going haywire on it for right now, but for us in Antigua and Barbuda, and for us here and at the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services, there's nothing for us to worry about. But I can say this, that if there are any developments, we'll be the first to let you know in the context of any tropical cyclone watches, warnings, or alert. But for right now, the National Hurricane Center and along with us here in Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services, we are saying that there are no tropical cyclone activity expected within the next 7 days, but certainly if the model trends hold true, that we can see a little area tagged with, well, for us, a little bit area tagged with the development potential, at least within the next 3 to 4 days. But for right now, rest your hearts at ease that every single thing is on the down low. Why am I speaking like that? Because the moisture content of the atmosphere continues to be the major ingredient that we are following. So if I can point out to you where we are right here in the Leeward Islands, Antigua and Barbuda, islands further towards the south right there. And if I'm carrying you all the way out to the coast of Africa, take a look at the brown right there. This brown right there is immediate, and where it stops, where this wave stops, is just during the course of the weekend and into early next week. So we're looking at the American model. The American model is suggesting that that area of low pressure just to the east of the island chain, the moisture content of the atmosphere, take a look at this dryness right there. This dryness is going to be coming across us for the next couple of days, and that dryness will definitely hone in. But I'm going to be giving first look at the European model, because I want for us to talk about the European model first, because they said that the European model is a little bit more accurate. But nonetheless, for right now, take a look at the weekend, the dryness of the atmosphere. This is current. It's forecast to move over us in the next couple of days. And this area of disturbed weather right there is forecast to move on towards the west. But take a look. It gets engulfed by the dryness of the atmosphere. And by the weekend, yes, some rain is forecast to be in our vicinity sometime during the course of the weekend. Take a look at the area of low pressure. All this area right there, forecast to move on towards the west, be engulfed in the dryness of the atmosphere. This high pressure system just is replete and just keeping them down before moving over us during the course of the weekend. The American model says to us the very same thing. We're looking at the area of disturbed weather, and we're looking at the dryness of the atmosphere right now. This is present, moving on for the next couple of days, but take a look at the low pressure area. I'm tracking it further towards the west before being engulfed, and when it enters the region sometime during the course of this weekend, it comes through us as a tropical wave, not a tropical system for right now. Could it change? Certainly it could change, but for right now, we are saying to you, those individuals who are looking at, the YouTubers are saying tropical cyclone activity in the Leeward Islands, but for right now, the models are saying a tropical wave. If there is need for concern, definitely we here at the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services, we will keep you abreast with the changes, and if there's anything for us to worry about, we will give you warnings ahead of time. But again, for right now, an area of disturbed weather out there, forecast to move on towards the west, come through us as a tropical wave. If it changes, we'll let you know. Take a look closer to home. Here's what we are seeing. A tropical wave that moved on by last night, and the axis is now west of the islands. Forecast to move on towards the west. So the islands of Puerto Rico and the British Virgin Islands, even Hispaniola, it will bring some instability and some moisture and some passing showers over those islands. Take a look at this large area of cloudiness associated with the northern extent of that tropical wave. Take a look at this line right there. This line right here is the back end of that tropical wave that feeds into the deep layered moisture and down over here. So the tropical wave is a large one moving towards the west. So in the next couple of hours, we here in the Leeward Islands, we can expect some increase in clouds, possibly some passing showers later in the afternoon because of this line of moisture. But behind of this area of moisture will come the dry, dusty air one more time. And for the next couple of days, that dryness and the dustiness within the atmosphere will remain with us. So your forecast for the next couple of days says that, yes, some passing showers during the course of the afternoon and the dryness of the atmosphere on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday, meaning that we will have just what we call the garden variety type of weather where we'll have the winds returning and the brisk passing clouds and some passing showers. That's all we'll give you. But those individuals who are normally susceptible to the dustiness can be assured that you will have a little bit more haze to talk about during the next couple of days. Outside of that, no tropical cyclone activity for you to worry about, but we'll certainly give you early warning if that's a necessity. Take a look at what you should do if you're on the outside and you see any area of importance. Take a shot or take a video for us and send it to abmsiwatch. Remember that your eyes are our eyes. We want to engage with you, and those shots are rather important. You can engage with us. We are on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on X. We are your friends, the Antigua and Barbuda Meteorological Services. If you're in Antigua, give us a call at 463-4638. That's our hotline. And remember us on our website. Remember to continue to monitor with us, and most of all, you should stay ready. The weather will always change, but you got to respond to the weather. So you can say it with me. The weather will always change, but you can keep weathering your weather in spite of the weather, whether you like it or not. I'm Leonard Josiah saying have a restful and a peaceful Monday, and most of all, be productive.
Today's tropical weather update has been brought to you by State Insurance Company Limited. Live in a better state of mind.